Hi, Rikki. Welcome to your tarot reading. So you indicated that you just wanted it to be a spirit-led reading, which is awesome. So we'll get straight into it. I've already done a wee invocation before I come on, just to invite in the energies for the reading and ask for protection. So for you today, I'm reading from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It's the deck that I was drawn to for you, which is interesting because the last couple of days I've been using different decks, but these ones sort of called out to me with you, so that was interesting, I thought. But anyway, and the next deck that I've got here is called Heart and Soul, and this one I'll just pull a card at the end of the reading for you just to round it off basically, and it also leaves you with something, just a final, maybe something to take away from the reading, I guess. Anyway, we'll start with, this is the for the main part of the reading, this deck here, Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Okay, so see what Spirit has for you today. I'm not saying much. Maybe this wasn't the deck to choose. Oh, yes it is. There we go. Heart chakra is the first card that's come up. No, I say that and now they're really talking. Okay, so we've got the heart chakra and we've got find balance. Okay. So the heart chakra obviously is your heart, and it revolves around, it can be love, it can be in relation to relationships, it can be the things that bring you happiness, basically. I mean, it can also obviously be a place of where we feel our most pain as well, but here I see it as more of a, I want to say that you've got like quite an earthy heart. Maybe, oh, there we go, more. Maybe you're drawn to nature, or that could be your place where you just feel more relaxed or at peace. In the outdoors, I want to say. Yeah, it just feels quite earthy. And then we've got, I should show you the card. So that's the heart chakra one that I'm saying. So it's green is the colour that is relative to your heart chakra. So excuse me. Then we have got find balance. So this could be saying that that is where you go to find your balance, is in nature or the outdoors, or could be in the bush, could be just generally being outdoors. But yeah, it does sort of sound like or feel like if you're either sort of feeling out of balance or overwhelmed, or just like life's busyness, it can be a bit too much sometimes. It's just sort of saying that can be your place to go and sort of rebalance yourself, and to I guess it's to ensure that you actually make time to do that as well. That if you're feeling like that you do that for yourself, basically. I feel a little bit teary now, I don't know why, but yeah, I feel like you need to make sure you, I'm just going to try and ground myself now, hang on. Yeah, I feel like you need to make sure that you give yourself time, that you allow yourself is that what I want to say? Allow yourself, I want to say that you put yourself first sometimes, because you might just have a lot going on, and when you've got a lot going on, it can be easy to not take care of yourself and to take care of everyone else. But to be able to take care of everyone else, you have to take care of yourself first, because otherwise you're giving from an empty cup, and you're always just fighting to refill that cup. But if you take care of yourself and give yourself that time and space to be in that balance, do what you need to do for you, then your cup is overflowing, and then you're giving from the overflow, and you're not depleting your own energy or your own good feelings, your own, yeah, I don't know, I feel like the message is to take care of yourself first, and then you're in all these things that are required of you are not depleting your energy. They're because you're keeping yourself in balance by ensuring that you get what you need for yourself. And that's not at all selfish, that's selfless, because when you put yourself first to take care of yourself, you've got more to give to the other people, or the people that rely on you, or whoever, or whatever that might be. Okay, and then we have joy and stability. I want to say too, because now we've gone on to another card that's a number 4, and 4s are a very grounded energy. So I want to say that you are actually a very grounded person, and that's to your benefit. That's a real strength to have. Also want to say maybe there might be a little bit of stubbornness, but I'm not in a bad way. I'm stubborn too. But maybe that you're quite firm. You're quite firm in who you are or what you believe. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Now, joy and stability. So that's a beautiful card. Joy and stability. So I think ultimately when you are able to recognise that, okay, I need a breather, I need to go and do something for me, I need to go outdoors or in nature or whatever it is that you find joy in, basically, that when you do those things, it keeps you in that balance, and that's going to bring you joy and stability. But yeah, I feel like you're I feel like you are very stable in I was going to say like family life, or like home and family, or like really stable within your values and beliefs in regards to that. And I feel like that comes from your heart, like it's out of a love for your family and doing what you believe in your heart to be the best by them. So I want to say you're like a really solid base for the important people in your life. And look, we have the 9, seek. And what can you see in this card? Obviously, someone sitting down on the earth, on the grass, on the ground, surrounded by trees, in peace. Like they are very comfortable, at peace. Or I want to say they're rebalancing their peace by doing something for themselves. So, yeah, God, Rikki, I really feel like this is saying, do something for yourself. And keep doing it. And oh yeah, now I'm just looking at the blue doves here. I don't know if they're doves, bluebirds. Doves is what came to mind. Yeah, I feel like if you can get that balance right of all the things that you've got to do, but also ensuring that you get out into nature or whatever it is that sings to you, that feels good in your heart, that brings you a bit of like a breather, like a whew, where you can just kind of go, okay, get all the shit of the day out or all the shit of whatever, and just sort of have a sort of release it. And then it feels to me like it's your freeing space. That's where you'll find your freedom, or where you do find your freedom. It's the place where you can go and just seek solitude, and that brings you, that's a very solitary energy. A 9 is a very solo energy, and obviously this person is sitting in a forest or somewhere, nature, by themselves. So what it's saying is that, because I'm going to look in here, I feel like these are all these people that are relying on all these things that you've got to do. It's actually important that you have time by yourself, just to yourself, away from everybody and everything that has their needs catered to by you, is what I'm thinking. That you've got to actually sometimes just take yourself away from that and just be you. Just get out for some time by yourself, and then of course you can always go back, but you'll be refreshed and have more to give if you can get yourself out by yourself and do something for you, and do it regularly. It might even just be that every day you leave and you go for a bushwalk by yourself. It's time also, it's time to clear your head and to think and just to breathe, really. The next card we have here is, it's a 7, and it's move. So this looks to me like a union. If you see these two hands, and they're tied here by this beautiful golden cream ribbon. And that beautiful heart, wow, it feels like there's a lot of love in this union, like big time. I also want to say that it could be like one of two things, or both. Quite passionate, but could also be quite fiery. But I almost feel like it adds to the love. I don't know. I also wondering if there might be like, I don't know, I was going to say marriage, but it might not be that. It might just be that you're very much so in a union that is passionate. I feel like you've both got a similar fiery energy, whether it's well, actually I want to say that can go one of two ways, and maybe it does go both ways. It can be one of, passionate and love, and how much you feel for each other, and also that it can be and the opposite of that, which is, you know, maybe like arguments or whatever could be quite fiery too, but I feel like there is a lot of love. There is and I actually almost feel like also this person is supporting, that they're almost like a solid foundation too at the base of this relationship, like they're holding you up. Yeah. I'm almost wondering if also there could be a new something new coming, like whether you, maybe because the card is move, maybe you are moving. You could be physically moving somewhere. Could be something new starting, something new coming. Whether that's it could be in regards to your union, something new there. So it could be marriage. I don't know. Could some kind of move in your relationship or union or whatever that is going to, I want to say, plant the seed for something more going forward. And it's a good thing. I feel like it's a good thing. Oh, interesting, because then the next card is 5, which is teach. It says teach. 5 can be change and challenge. So it could be that you are there. Yeah, there is a move or some kind of some change in this union, some change in this relationship. And there's something to learn from this. There's something to come from this to support growth. Yeah. And I also want to say there is a lot of loyalty here. And it's making me feel emotional again. But it does feel like a lot of love, and I'm very loyal, and the change, we can get really comfortable, so change can be quite uncomfortable, I guess, but there is something to learn. Yes, something is moving or changing. I wonder, I might just I'll take a deep breath. I might just pull a clarifier on it. I think we're going a little bit over time, but I feel like I can't leave that there. So we'll see what this move, change, and lesson is in regards to. Here we go, it's coming out. 2 of Swords. Okay, so I wonder if there's something that you're you've got your hands crossed over your heart. Okay, I feel like your mind keeps going backwards and forwards between 2 different things, 2 different scenarios, 2 different thoughts, ideas, what to do. A little bit frazzled, but there's something that you're not seeing because there's too much in the mind, maybe. Let's see if there's anything else to come out from that. I'm seeing children also sitting in front of you here, like, so I want to say children are watching and learning from you. But again, I feel like you're above it is the card joy and stability. I feel like you're a good role model is what I want to say. A strong teacher. But then I'm also seeing the children sitting in a bit of a shadow. So what is that? Not sure, but this, whatever this situation is, it is to support you in getting, like, moving forward in life, getting to a like, I feel like it is going to walk you up the path to a brighter days, basically. And I feel like, again, to get there, it is very much about taking care of yourself, and by ensuring you do that regularly, because I'm seeing the steps in this card here, which are green and very earthy, and again relates to your heart. So the more you put into yourself and ensure that your cup is full and your heart is full, that you know, self-love, self-care is what I want to say, it's going to lead you higher and higher up to the joy in life, basically. It's taking into a better balance in life. There is something in this move, I don't know what this is on this card here. There's something there. I can't quite pick it up. But then we had the King of Swords come out here too. Ooh. King of Swords. I wonder if there's been a bit of a sharp hitting communication coming in, possibly from this person in the union. Or is it something that they have said and they are like, I want to say, like, they've put, because he's the way he's holding that sword, like he's putting it into the ground. Oh, it's hard to get it right in the light. There we go. He's putting that sword down, like, like putting the foot down, kind of, is what I want to say. That could be the stubborn energy that I was picking up on. I'm not sure, but I do see coming out of that something, whatever that is. Maybe that's in regards to the move, like they've put their foot down, like this is where we're going or what we're doing, or I don't know. But he looks very much like, no, that's it, mind made up, firm, decision made. But then I look at you over here and you look to be like a bit frazzled to and fro. You've got something over this side and something over this side, and you're weighing up between. But there's, you're very much, excuse me, you're very much in the head space in that one. And so I feel like you need to come back into that heart space. And to do that, you need to be able to walk out and go out into nature or out into the fresh air, take some time for yourself and keep doing it, and just breathe. That's what I'm getting from that. But there is some really is a lot of beautiful stuff in here, because there's that joy and stability, very stable, very grounded. I feel like you are heart-led, but I do feel like you're juggling a lot. You could be juggling a lot in your mind, as well as outwardly in the world. But yeah, I do feel like going out and taking some time for yourself is going to be very freeing. It's you're going to find your peace in your heart is what I'm feeling there. But yeah, this union there is something that is holding that union together, and together uplifting the hearts of each other and the hearts of others. And there is a loyalty there. So regardless what this is, there is a loyalty there within the union. And I'm seeing these kids here, and I see the kids in like they're in a shadow, like they're sitting in the dark, but they are looking at you as the light, like as the teacher. That they're watching and learning from you in regards to all of this. Alright, oh, excuse me. Okay, let's get a final card here just to, and there it goes. Okay. Okay, now I'm beginning to wonder if this might be, because I'm looking at this card and I'm seeing tears. And like heart tears, like sadness in regards to love. So maybe this union that I was seeing, that again, it's regardless of the situation, there's a loyalty there, because you are bound and tied to each other regardless of what the situation is. But there is a heavy weight down on it, something pulling on it. But this one looks like to be the masculine hand under the feminine hand here. So, I feel like even though this hand's not touching this one, they are in support and holding you up. And again, there is this fiery energy between you both in regards to your hearts. There is love. There is a lot of love there. No matter what the move or the change is, there is love. And there is something to learn from it. But ultimately, I think if you can take the time out for yourself. But yeah, I feel like you've got excellent foundations. So let's see what this final card has as we round off your reading. Be bold and strong, for you are the creator of your own destiny. Look within. You will find everything you need there. So again, it's going into your heart space, getting out into nature and just being able to take a breather and just figure it out within your heart. Burst forth from your cocoon and fly. So that's like saying there is a transformation happening here. Something is changing, but it is going to be for the better. It is for the better. It is going to be very freeing. And I want to say too, because we've got the 5, which can represent change and challenge. So when we're in the change and the challenge, obviously it doesn't feel very freeing. It feels quite restrictive, or it can feel conflicting. Now I'm going back to the 2 of Swords. It can feel conflicting between the good side of it and the not good side, or I don't know, you can go between yes, oh no, yes, oh no, pros and cons basically, is what I want to say. So in that moment that can be challenging, but I want to say it is going to bring you a lot of freedom and a lot of happiness in the long run. Excuse me. The sky is the limit if you follow your heart and your own inner guidance. So 100%, you've got to get out and have that time to yourself to see where your heart really lies, and what it is that you really want, and follow that. Listen to what others say, but do not blindly follow their advice. Absolutely 100%. Everybody's got an opinion, but nobody's opinion matters. Yours matters. People can have absolutely valid things to say, and if they say things that you resonate with, that make you go, oh yeah, then cool, listen to it. But if people say things and you feel like, then don't listen to it, don't follow it. But I do feel like you're very grounded and stable anyway, and you're quite strong in your beliefs, that hopefully you wouldn't follow other people's advice, and that you'll follow your heart, basically. yeah, I hope this has helped in some way, Rikki, and that you've got something out of this reading today. It does feel like there is a lot to look forward to in the future. There might just be a bit of something along the way that might be a bit of change and challenge. But ultimately, overall, there is a lot of goodness here to come from it. And yeah, again, it can be hard to see it in that time, but it is there. So yeah. So thank you so much for taking up this reading from Marcy. What a gift. She's clearly a pretty beautiful person, I've come to realise through reading for her, and your energy is pretty amazing here too. So yeah, thanks Rikki, and take care. Feel free to share any feedback you might have if you feel that you would like to do that. I'd love to hear how this reading went for you, and I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, bye.